Somebody call him Ebubedike, Jehovah Nisi, Ebubedike. Somebody call him Ebubedike, 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 oh, Ebubedike, glorious warrior, I'm in the chamber, Ebubedike, 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 oh, Ebubedike, 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 he gave me breakthrough, Ebubedike, he healed my body, he made me whole, ever Father.
My name is Captain David Odanga, the Public Relations and Communication Secretary for Kenya West Territory. Today, I'm sitting here with the Division Commander, Kakamega Division, Lieutenant Colonel Francis Nyakusamwa, and the DDWM Director of Women Ministry, Lieutenant Colonel Juliet Nyakusamwa. They have received their marching orders and they will be going back to Zimbabwe, and the appointment will be effective 1st September 2020. Thank you very much and welcome. Yes, our friends, I'm very happy to be with you here today. You were appointed to Kenya West Territory 1st August 2017. What was your initial perception when you received your appointment to come to Kenya West Territory?
My husband was in Kenya West Territory in the year 2011. So coming to Kenya was like we had a bit of information already about the territory. And also I had met a good number of people from Kenya West Territory. And I have made friends with many people here. So when coming, it was like we are going somewhere. We already have the idea.
Oh, good. That is very nice. And you, Baba?
Coming to Kenya West was just like returning to a place where we have been. Because when I came in 2011, I had quite an exposure going around some places in the nearby coast. Because that time Kakamega was very, very huge. Before some of these places were made into districts.
Yeah. Okay, that is very happy to hear that. I'm also happy that you were in Kenya West before, even when you were appointed here. Maybe if you can share with us some of the highlights of what you've seen in Kenya West Territory.
There's quite a lot that we have observed in Kenya West Territory. One is Kenya West Territory has got a great advantage because of the climate. Here, you know, with rains, it rains from January to December, although it has just short breaks in between. Unlike other territories where people have a season, rainy season, just for 3 months or 4 months. Now, Africa being an agro-based continent, which means we take a big advantage in Kenya West, whereby people can actually produce food, and also they can convert that into monetary terms, although we are not saying huge, large sums of money, but whatever they can have for their day-to-day living, that's an advantage. And also, the second thing is the church has been accepted, meaning the Salvation Army has got a potential for growth in Kenya West. People are so loving and they've accepted the church and they like it. We have seen it from their participation.
Oh, that is good. And what of you, Mama?
The people of Kenya, especially Kakamega Division, are eager to learn. When you bring in new ideas, they accept. Where you want them to participate, they do participate. And also, the people of this division are loving and there are also people who welcome visitors when they come. So when we arrived in Kenya, we were not like strangers. We were welcomed and we become part of this territory and division through their hospitality.
Kenya West people, is true, they are very hospitable and they like also visitors. DC, much of your teachings has evolved around spiritual growth and also transparency, which is also very important to the mission. What message do you have, especially to the core officers that you've worked with, and also the Salvationists in Kenya West?
My emphasis still lies on spiritual growth, church ownership, and accountability and transparency. Because as much as we may want the church to grow, without these as key roles, we are going nowhere. We have to grow spiritually, we have to be accountable. So whenever we grasp this concept, I think Kenya West will go very far.
Transparency is a key to growth also. Thank you very much. And you, Mama, much of your teachings, you've been very, very instrumental in the women ministry. And we've seen the women of Kakamega Division at least participate in so many things. And you've really instilled something into them that have made them very, very much excited. What has really motivated you in doing this?
When we came here, a good number of our women were very reserved when you talk to them whilst men are there. The officer would wait for the male officer to respond, even homely issues. So that motivated us to help our ladies so that we could motivate them to be independent and help them to be people who can do things on their own. You know, with the Salvation Army, women are not left behind. They are part of our church. So that motivated me to help and encourage them. And I'm happy now, as we will be living, that the women of Kakamega can stand and organize their things and they can express themselves without fear. Also, it is the wish of the Salvation Army. The general himself is encouraging on gender equality. A man and a woman, they are equal before God.
Thank you very much. You've really helped the Kakamega Division women. They feel now belonging to the Salvation Army, and that is very good. Maybe any final comments you have, maybe to the leadership and also to the Salvationists of Kenya West, DC?
To the leadership, maybe it's just to say, I think Kenya West is going the right route. It's just empowerment that is needed to our officers, to our local officers and soldiers, so that they own the church. They know they are part of the church, so that they don't see the church as someone up there in THQ owns the church, and they just sit and wait for instructions. But if they own, they are part of that. So they will participate, contribute in resource mobilization, also contribute in infrastructural development. They can contribute in so many ways so that the church will continue.
Oh, that's good. And what of you, Mama?
I would want to say Kenya West Territory is one of the richest territories in Africa in terms of resources. If well planned, this territory will not need outside assistance. Maybe what I can just say is, if our people could be helped to own the church like what the DC has said, and to put their resources onto good use, this territory will grow and be the richest territory in Africa.
That is very good to hear. people who are listening to this will try their level best to just reorganize themselves so that we can propel our territory to greater heights. Thank you very much for your time. I'm very happy, and we will be praying for you as you leave Kenya to Zimbabwe. And also remember us in prayers. Thank you, and God bless you.
Thank
Be
you.
blessed.
Amen.
Somebody call him Ebubedike, Jehovah Nisi, Ebubedike. Somebody call him Ebubedike.